Welcome back, guys. So today we'll be solving LeetCode question 2491, divide players into teams of equal skill. So the question statement says you are given a positive integer array scale of even length n, where skill of I denotes the skill of ith player. And we need to divide the players into n by 2 teams of size 2 such that the total skill of the team is equal. So as always, let's go to our visualizer that I have created for you guys. So what we need to do is that we have a skill array. We have a given input skill array, and we need to form teams of two players, ensuring each team has the same combined skill level. Our goal is to identify pairs of players whose skill add up to a equal number. So brute force method, as anyone would think of, is where we test each player against every other player. But the problem is it would take too long to execute and may not, meet our constraints. So to improve our efficiency, we should pair players with the lowest skill as in skill of I, with the player with highest skills. So to do that, we need to first sort the array so that we get the lowest skill set player and the highest skill set pair, then the second lowest skill set pair and the second highest skill set pair. So to match the players efficiently, we need to sort the array. So let's take this given array as an example. So the given array is 3 to 5, 1, 3, 4, right? This is the skill vector which we are given. Now we need to sort this array. So after sorting, this array would look like this. Now for the formation of teams, let's start with our animation. Okay. So this is the first case, right? Let's calculate the team formation. Taking 1, that is the lowest skill set player, and taking 5, that is the highest skill set player, we get the current team sum as 6. And the chemistry is the multiplication of the skill set of I with skill set J. So here what we are doing is we are taking two pointers, I, which refers to index 0 right now, and J, which refers to index n minus 1, where n is the size of the array right now, and we are multiplying skill of I with skill of J to calculate the chemistry. So the total current team sum is 6, 5 plus 1, and the total chemistry right now is 5. Now we'll increment I by 1 and we'll decrement J by 1, so that I comes to index 2 and J comes to the second last index. So next team will form is 2 and 4, right? So 2 and 4 also gives the team current sum as 6, and their chemistry is 8. So the total chemistry will be 5 plus 8 as 13 right here. Next team what will form is 3 and 3. 3 and 3 also gives us 6, so the current team sum is 6, and their chemistry is 9. Now since all the pairs have the same summation, hence we have executed the code properly and will return the answer. What will be the answer? The answer will be the total chemistry. So total chemistry is 5 plus 8 plus 9, which comes out to be 22. Now, for example, what if the given array doesn't meet the constraints? For example, I take two more elements, 7 and 8, right? So this is the array which we have taken. This is the sorted array 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. Now let's form the teams. Okay. So the first team formed will be of 1 and 8. That comes out to be 9. And chemistry is 8 because 8 times 1 is 8. So total chemistry right now is 8. The next team formed will be 2 and 7. This also gives out current team sum as 9, so we'll continue. And their chemistry is 14. So we'll add this chemistry to total chemistry, which comes out to be 22. Next team formed will be 3 and 5. You see, now I cannot click that button because 3 and 5 gives us 8. And 8 is not equal to 9, which we have been getting, and hence will return negative 1. Negative 1 indicates that we cannot continue to form pairs which give us the same team sum. Now to code this through is simple. We'll take int n as the size of the array. So size of the skill is n. Then the most important step is to sort the array. So we'll just sort the skill array. Now after sorting the skill array, we'll take two pointers as I mentioned. Let's take int I as 0 and j as n minus 1 so that it points to the last index. Now we'll also need three variables. We'll need sum one variable to calculate the initial sum of the first and the last element. So int sum one will calculate the first and last element sum. So skill of I plus skill of j. And we'll need a result. And result is what we will return. So let's take a long result variable, which let's assume to be 0 right now. Well, it result will obviously not be 0 because we will add elements to the result. So the initial value that result will get is the multiplication of the first and last element. Remember what we did here. The first and the last element, 1 and 8. So 1 and 8 will be added to the total chemistry. So skill of I times skill of j. Now doing a basic two-pointer approach, while I less than j, we'll calculate sum 2 of skill I positive skill j, and we'll check if someone is equals to sum 2. If someone is not equal to sum 2, then just return -1. There's no point moving forward. And we'll increment I just in case if someone is equal to sum 2, and we'll decrement j. And before that, we'll also add value to a result variable which will be equal to skill of I times skill of j. And in the end, we'll just return result. And I think this should work. Let's check it out. Oh, it's res. Sorry. No, it doesn't. What's the problem? What's the problem? Oh, okay. So here after initializing, we haven't decremented and incremented j. We need to do that. So it works. Let's submit it. Let's see if this works. Yep, accepted. So this was the solution, guys. Thank you.